Alrighty, welcome to another day of Latin 6. Today is Thursday. Thursday is the feast of St. Jerome. Now, St. Jerome is the patron saint of our classroom. So if you've been good at home during these video class days, then you have to tell your parents that you should have something delicious, a treat or a milkshake or some candy or something, because St. Jerome is your patron saint as a Latinist. We're all young Latinists learning to read and write and speak Latin. And St. Jerome, who we'll talk about more once we see each other in person, is the patron saint of our classroom and of Latinists. We have him to thank for a lot of great Latin literature and learning. We'll begin today with a prayer. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu in mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus. Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Amen. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Salve. Bene, well, we're working on, what tense are we working on? We're working on the future tense. The future tense, which describes what? Events that happen in the future, right? So we start out our verb, as we always do, with the stem. Let's pick a verb. Let's pick a new verb, shall we? Please open with me to page 14 in your textbook. Page 14 in your textbook. Okay, we got a lot of new words here, so let's do navigo. Navigo means I sail, right? Good. Now, what do we do to get the future tense? Well, we got to get rid of our O. And so we have naviga. And then what's our sign for the future tense? B, usually, right? Bo, B, 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 boo. But usually B. Okay? And then we add our he, she, it ending navigabit. He, she, it will sail. Okay, now what do we do for the others? Well, here we have bo, be, oops. Bo, be, bo, be, boo, right? Ambulabo, ambulabis, ambulabit, ambulabimus, ambulabitis, ambulabunt. And the same is true for every verb we've learned so far this year. Okay, let's talk about the Latin saying here. In umbra igitur pugnabimus. Pugnabimus. Benny, who's doing it? We, right? Pugnabimus. And we see the B in here. B, B-I. And we know that's the we. That's the we future. So we will, what's pugno mean? Fight. We will fight. In umbra, in, what is umbra? Shade. And igitur is a little connector word that I'd like you to please add to your list of new words. So stop the video now if you need to get out your list of new words. Igitur means therefore, or so. So this comes from a battle, which we'll read about here on page 15. Please look at page 15 with me in your textbook, and we'll read this together. In umbra igitur pugnabimus. In August of 480 BC, the Spartan king Leonidas, with a Greek force of 7,000, was holding the pass of Thermopylae against the much larger army of the invading Persian king Xerxes I. The Greek historian Herodotus By the way, we're going to read a lot more about Herodotus. We're going to read a lot of his works when we talk about the Greeks. So that's something to be excited for. The Greek historian Herodotus tells us of a Spartan soldier who, when told the Persian arrows would blot out the sun, so Xerxes sent a messenger and said, we're going to shoot you with so many arrows. There's going to be so many arrows flying in the sky that it will blot out the sun. Well, the Spartan soldier replied, so much better. We will fight in the shade. In umbra igitur, in the shade, therefore, will we fight. The phrase is the motto of the 1st Artillery Detachment of the United States Army. Look at the top of page 15 with me. Here's kind of a way that I like to remember the imperfect tense and the future. So we have the future. And what's the little word we use in English to show the future? Will. I will do something, right? I will do my homework. We will see each other soon. Well, that's got an I in it, right? Be. Okay, and then the imperfect tense was I, what? Was or were doing something. Was. Ah, not an I, but an A. Ba, right? Ba, right? We call this the goat tense. It's kind of a silly way to remember. Ba. Okay, good. So I hope this helps a little bit with the future tense. For homework, please, could you please do homework? I should write imperata. Imperata nostra. Lesson 3. Worksheets 4, 5, and 6. So 4 through 6. 4 through 6. Okay. For tomorrow, for Friday. So please have 4 through 6 finished. And if you have questions, you can send me an email and get in touch. I'm happy to help you with the future tense. We'll talk about the homework tomorrow.